What do we use thermal printers for? Okay, we use thermal printers for printing labels, and almost all the labels that you're going to see on a thermal printer always have these funny little bars called barcodes. Okay, so we in fact a lot of times call it a thermal printer, but a lot of the people in the industry are actually going to call it a barcode printer. Okay, so the nickname for these printers most commonly is barcode printer. Okay. And so you see these shipping labels, you see these things on all kinds of boxes. You get anything from UPS or Amazon, it's going to come one of these labels on it. Very popular application, normally done with thermal transfer. Then you have chemical labels. Okay, these are labels that go on drums. Usually what they'll do is they'll have some part of pre-printed, and then they add in variable stuff like when it was manufactured and dates and things. These are normally printed on a much more durable substrate. Okay, because this is going to go on a drum. And that drum, they're going to slosh it around, and a bunch of toxic chemicals are going to spill out of the top, and they're going to try to wash the label out. So they try to have extremely durable labels. Okay, and there's a lot of, and so thermal transfer is uniquely suited because it can print on maybe like almost a plastic kind of paper, plastic kind of media with a really durable image there. These guys, I'm sure you've all seen them around. You go clothing shopping, there's a lot of clothing tags. Okay, and these things have attributes that they tend to be narrower. Okay, maybe a little smaller thing, very thick cardstock. So kind of like I was talking about the line printers, these are not necessarily general purpose printers that you see at home that you bought from Fry's with a little inkjet thing. These things have to be able to handle plastics, thin papers, papers with maybe a little perforations in them like the little tear off piece. So it has to have really robust paper handling, and paper handling is very important in this class of products. And then of course you have tickets. Now a lot of this stuff, a lot of these things here, when you see something like that, that's a direct thermal, especially if you have like a little kiosk in a liquor store that you're going to buy a lottery ticket. They don't want to have a lot of maintenance items, so they'll leave the ribbons out of there. And actually, they're just hoping your lottery ticket will fade so you don't have to collect with it anyway. So, and then of course, there's a lot of permanent tagging. In fact, if you look at, I'm going to get it wrong if it's BMW or Porsche, but I think it's BMW. All the labels on the car are manufactured using Printronics thermal transfer printers. Okay, and they use the thermal transfer technology because it makes a really durable image. And you got to imagine this is going to sit underneath the hood of the car for 10 years, 20 years, and you're going to get oil and grease all of this kind of thing. So thermal transfer is really unique for producing these super durable